Hello everyone, my name is Agriti Gupta and I'll be your presenter today. I'm excited to be here and share some information with you about screenless display. What is screenless display? Screenless display is the present evolving technology in the field of the computer enhanced technologies. Also, it is known as visual display or head-up display is a technology that projects digital content onto a transparent surface, such as wall or a piece of glass, without the use of the traditional screens. This allows the user to view and interact with digital content in a way that appears to be floating in the air, creating the illusion of a visual screen. Also, there are various types of screenless display, which includes AR, VR, which are commonly used, and its application is in gaming, education, and industrial designs. And they can provide a more immersive and interactive experience than traditional displays. And they can also be used in situations where a physical screen is impossible to use, such as in a car windshield or a pilot's cockpit. Also, it is going to be the one of the greatest technological development in the coming futures, and several patents are still working on this new emerging technology. The main aim of displaying, transmitting the information without any help of the screen or the projector, and new range of development for the next Gen X. Screenless videos describe systems for transmitting visual information from a video source without the use of the screen. Now comes origin of the screenless display. Reto Mayer, who is the author, predicts that 10 years from now we will be able to get transparent LCD patches that will adhere to our eye glasses, and 20 years from now, we'll have contact lenses that project images directly to our retinas, and we will be able to interface with computers through mind control. The most profound effect will come from the development of the sympathetic interface technology. This technology will allow people who are visually impaired to see just as the hearing impaired are able to hear through cochlear implants. Now comes first screenless display. This is how it looks, as you can see on the screen, and it is none other than Google Glass. Google Glass sits on the face like pair of glasses, and on one eye it has a block of glass, and that allows you to see augmented reality. Images can be displayed right in front of the eye, as well as text and information about objects and places that are in front of you. This technology is only in its early stages, but definitely shows that screenless displays will become a natural form of media consumption in the future. Now comes sixth sense technology. Sixth sense technology is a wearable device that was developed by Pranav Mistry, a researcher at the MIT, in 2009. And the device combines a camera, projector, and a set of sensors that allow user to interact with digital information in a more natural and intuitive way. Also, this device consists of a small camera that is mounted on a user's hand. User's head will be there. That some device, small camera will be mounted there along with a projector and a set of sensors that are worn on the user's finger. He's the user and on his finger sensors will be there here to move the icons which are floating in the air. So the camera captures image of the user's surroundings, which are the analyzed and processed by the device software to identify objects and surfaces in the environment. Then the device projects digital information onto these surfaces, allowing the user to interact with it in a more natural way. For example, we can say the user can project a map onto a wall, then use their fingers to zoom in or zoom out, or to drag the map around to different locations. Also allows the user to interact with physical objects in the environment by using the sensors on their fingers to detect gestures and movements. For example, user could draw a circle in the air with their fingers, and then the device would recognize their gesture and trigger a specific action. Overall, Sixth Sense technology is designed to create a more seamless and natural interface between a user and digital information by allowing them to interact with it in a way that feels more integrated with their physical environment. Also, in this technology, user will interact with the 3D images projected in the air. Here you can see the image correctly. I should erase this so that you guys could see the image. Hmm. Now this is the image, how it looks like. 3D image will be projected in the air, and the user can, with the using the gestures and all, he or she can move the icons on it and floating space. Now comes the types of displays. Screenless computing systems can be divided into three groups, which are as follows: visual image, retinal projection, sympathetic interface, also known as brain-computer interface. Visual image. This is how visual image looks like. Also, visual image are a key component of screenless displays, which use various technologies to project digital content onto a transparent surface, such as wall or a piece of glass, without the use of traditional screen. In in this displays, visual images are created by projecting digital content onto a surface, such as a wall or a piece of glass, using a combination of cameras, projectors, and sensors. The digital content can take many forms, including images, videos, and text, and can be displayed in either 2D or 3D. And one of the most key advantages of screenless displays is that they can create a more natural viewing experiences than a traditional displays by projecting visual images directly into the user's environment. This can create a illusion of a visual screen that appears to be floating in the air, allowing users to interact with digital content in a more natural and intuitive way. As you can see, the guy is doing something with its image, and this image this image can float float and all the activities which we do in our traditional projectors and all, zoom in, zoom out, we can do here, and it looks more interactive and all by using this. Next, projection window. This is how projection window looks like. In this, it has two terminals which project the source. Two terminals are this one and this. This is known as terminal 1. This is terminal 2. Air works as an interface. Air, this is happening in sky, I guess. Yeah, sky. And all air, it working like an interface. And in between this, the projection window is there, and something is displaying over here. Erase this, you can, so that you guys could see. This is how it looks. All these things are in between two terminals and easily could be displayed. And for that, resolution is very high for displaying of the projection window. The images projected through air molecules. These images are not limited to being just seen indoors, but outdoors as well. However, the image quality is affected if it is windy or rainy, especially in sunny days. Like all in outdoors, problem will be there because it is directly affected by the weather condition. If the weather condition is good, then only the display thing will be visible clearly without any disturbance. If not, then it's hard to see the visual images and all. So it's better to use the indoors because we can use the lightning and it is controlled to make the image appear better. We can control lighting according to our convenience so that the images could be displayed nicely. This is how it looks like. Here the air molecules acting as the interface, and due to that only images are being displayed. And it is in picture it's not clear, but if we see in real, it must be clear because lightning. See here, two lights are there to display this according to its convenience. This is how it looks like. I should erase it so that you can see it. Yeah, this is how it looks like. Full visual image is there. Now retinal display. Retinal display, here's how it will be there. Girl is wearing one glass and this thing is hiding one eye and from another. She could see the visual images like this, full images. Here we can't see, but she could see by wearing these glasses. This is how retinal displays look like, and I'll show the working of it later on. Retinal display having light projector display to retina prevents snooping, not limited by physical size, more secure to access data from outsiders. These all are the necessary things which could display the retinal visual images through the eyes. As we know, light from sunlight falls on the object and it is reflected back to the retina, and that's how we could see the image from our eyes. This is a basic science behind seeing the image, any object. We can see things because of reflected light. Obviously, light bounces off an object and enters our eye. This light then focuses on the retina to form an image. Same thing, this is the normal things which we see our day-to-day life. Now we'll see retinal display how it works. This retinal projection or display, sorry, my handwriting is bad. Hmm. Ret- hmm. Retinal projection or display. The in retinal projection, light goes not have to be deflected off an object. The light is projected directly onto the retina to form the image. This will be the projector. From none there light will come and fall. Like previously we see, projector image will directly go to the retina and we can see the visual or retinal images very clearly, very smoothly. We could see this. This is how it looks like. This is the eye diagram, human eye diagram, and projector will be there, and from it light will fall. Images will directly, no light, nothing is there. Images will directly be goes into the retina and we could see the retinal projection. This is how it works. Through the retinal projection, screenless display is possible. Now comes sympathetic interface. Sympathetic interface. In sympathetic interface, images are sent to an electrode implanted in a brain, and this image can be used to provide vision who have a defect of the eye, bypassing the damaged eye parts and sending a visual signal straight to the brain. This is how it will look after using of the sympathetic interface thing by the user. Also, it's a technology that uses the principle of a human brain's neural network to create more natural interface between humans and machines. The term sympathetic, this term sympathetic is refers to the connection between the neurons in the brain. This brain will be there and neurons will be there. Neurons, and it connects the connection with it. That's how it works, which allows information to be transmitted and processed through the brain's neural network. Also, it involves some types of sensors such as cameras, microphones, and other biometric sensors that can detect a user's movements, gestures, and other physical and psychological signals. Next, we could see. Huh. This is how it looks like. Also, these signals and then processed by machine learning algorithms, which are designed to mimic the way the human brain processes this sensory information. Now, the result is more natural after using this and uh, can be used to control a variety of devices such as your smartphones, computers, and other electronic devices. For example, painting interface could be used to control a visual reality environment by allowing users to move their hands and body in a more natural way without the need for complex controllers or other input devices. And they are still a developing technology, but they hold more great promise for the future human machine interaction. And this is how it looks like, this full image. How it will work, it's just an idea, but now also they are working on it. Now comes to the advantages and disadvantages of this technology. Low power requirements, high resolution image should be there, greater portability, wider angle of view, more accurate color, greater brightness and better contrast, ability to present 3D images, ability to present far point images, and lower costs. These all are the advantages and disadvantages of the technology. Now comes the effect of screenless display. What will be the effect of screenless technology? So, lighting and projection technology, software development design, lifestyles of the visual impaired, career opportunity for the visually impaired. All these will be the effects of the screenless display. But also they have the potential to offer more number of benefits over traditional displays, such as increased portability, reduced eye strain, and more immersive viewing experience. However, they may also have potential effects, both positive and negative, on users. And positive, we know that immerse experience will be there, like screenless display can provide more immersive experience by projecting digital content directly into the user's environment, creating the illusion of the visual screen. Also, it can reduce the eye strain. Um, they can be used as a screen users by the amount of blue light emitted by traditional displays, which can contribute to eye fatigue and other eye-related issues. Now, negative limited view angles are the negative effects. Image quality also may have, sometimes it can have a low quality and sometimes high, depending upon the situation and the lighting and all. It can be more or less. Also, limited functionalities. Um, at the last, I could conclude that screenless displays have the potential to offer a range of benefits and drawbacks depending on the specific application and use case. As with any technology, it is important to uh, carefully consider the potential effects and trade-offs before deciding to use screenless display. Thank you.